Yoga for healing. What's up? We're going to tap in and see what's in the energy. What message it is that we should know or get confirmation on. Holy Spirit, ancestors, master teachers, totem animals, all those above, in the middle, and below. What is it that we need to know? Change is coming. Change is coming. Lots of changes. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Mental. Change the mind. The feet will follow. Expand. All four corners. Wow, that's interesting. I think that's like a confirmation for me for sure. A knock one. Heads up. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. That's called the comfort zone. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. All four corners. I'm picking up using all of the elements. Work with the elements you work strongly with. I'm picking up those burn and releases. If anyone has done those, sending them out to all four corners, you're getting some answers. What else is it that we need to know? Those that cannot face the changes, I'm feeling that energy. Like this is like more of the south node. They fell in reverse, but I'm picking up a great confusion, and people are confused and running scared, scattering, because they've been trying to hit the pause button on what's coming. But it's time, and they don't want to face that. They know what's coming, and it is going to continue, and they can't stop it. And when I'm picking up Aquarius, this planetary alignment is a big force behind what's going on. Those that pause may be stuck. Some did not pause. They expanded. Some did not keep going. They did not want this time to come. Now they want to jump in. Oh, those bandwagoners. But the card reads, you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. That Fool card. This is that time. This is that time. And when I shuffled the deck the first time, when I looked at the bottom of the deck, it said it's time. For those who know their worth, you're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Those that have been hesitating, those that have been doubting, because you won't know until you really jump in. If you're getting that nudge, you know what to do. You're not going to have the full answer right off the bat, honey. That's not how it's done. Blind faith plays a big part along with self-confidence, but you have to start with doing the inner work before you take those other steps. You got to go within. Learning about yourself, knowing your worth, your value, your potential. Knowing who and what you are. Heartache, 3 of Swords. There's some heartache. Transformations are not just cuddling on a couch with a cup of tea. You have to expand by going within. 7 of Pentacles, putting in that work to reap the rewards. Reaping the reward for putting in the work. Pause. Strength. You have the strength, so pause and reverse. Those that were strong did not pause. They had the strength. They were putting in the work. What else do we need to know about the 7 of Pentacles and the Strength card? Oh. Potential. Opportunity. Knowing your worth. Having the confidence. Knowing that you had the pen. You were the weaver. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Making this change. It's destined. It's fated to occur. You can use your free will and make the choice or have the choice made for you. We've heard that in a message recently. Those that are not going forward. Those that are not going forward, what do we need to know? Eight of Wands. Everything that they've been doing is coming back upon them. Everything that they would not release is falling upon them. They're feeling the burdens. They're feeling the weight. A Knight of Wands energy. Someone that thought they were in control of that pen. These are 2 different energies. Those that are not wanting to accept this change, not accepting that it's time, been time. What do we need to know? The Moon. I'm picking up straight off the bat heavy illusions, stuck in the past. Let me look at this Six of Cups here. Yeah. Scarcity, naivety, abuse, and disappointment. They're lingering in the past too long. Imprisoning themselves by not making the choice, not making the movement. Because you can say it with your mouth, but are your feet moving? Eight of Wands. In the reverse. Delayed. Stuck in confusion. What did I say? They've entrapped themselves in their own self-illusions, their own deception. They imprisoned themselves, not knowing their self-worth, their value, not jumping in when they got that call, but walking around saying, I'm chosen. Where's the work? Where's your harvest? What are you reaping? Are you reaping that spell work going back? Are you reaping going around in a vicious cycle, being stuck, delaying yourself, but wanting a new beginning? Those who know their worth, that did jump in, sitting, knowing the truth, in the Knight of Pentacles energy. They don't have to do a damn thing. They are already 10 toes down. The World at the bottom of the deck. Have you been using your time valuably? Or are you consumed with something else, like the distractions? We've heard already that everything is seen, everything has been documented. What you have planted will be seen as it sprouts out to the surface. Clear, more clear to be seen. The ending is here. The ending of the games, the ending of the denial, the ending of those illusions under that moon. It's that time. Those stuck in their stubborn ways, thinking they held the pen to dictate. Time is not by the clock, but it's only divine. It's hard to explain. For myself, at least. Those that put in the work, expanding, have the strength, they're not trapped. And that is the truth. It fell right on it. Those that have healed, released, and cleansed themselves of that negative mindset, being trapped being trapped in the past, in the memories, stuck in confusion, heartbroken, shattered, living in the past, not making the changes, with the spell work from under the moon and these illusions, being sent back a divine feminine, or supposed to be. Oh, they may be confused on how this divine feminine became so invisible, like unpenetratable, or how they could not confuse this divine feminine. To be receptive and vulnerable. They thought when you were sitting still, or maybe you looked like you were sitting still and you really weren't, because you were still putting in your work. You just weren't moving how they expected you to move. So they thought you were trapped in this hangman. They thought you were not able to put you through this emotional turmoil with a so-called soulmate connection. What is this emotional connection or emotional storm sideways? They wanted to cause you great pain, but you ran. You're not bittersweet. And I don't think you're feeling sorrowful. You may have grieved your loss, may have suffered some great sadness, but now you have your boundaries up. Give me a card on this divine feminine and running. You had a realization, an epiphany, an awakening. Divine feminine or masculine. They were not able to trap you. And that cycle has closed. You're 10 feet down. They thought they had you stuck, paralyzed, but you were never trapped. You learned the lesson. Now they're paying the consequences of their karmic debt. They actually thought they trapped you, or maybe even bound you to some type of karma, some kind of debt. What did they want to trap this hard worker in a web? They wanted you to be trapped in a web of confusion, trickery, and deception. What do we need to know about this? There was differences. They couldn't. It was too much clashing for them to even trap you, because they didn't want to end this. So now they're really suffering in the conflict, because now they don't want to let go because of their pride and ego. But you had the realization, you've released. You're sitting in a King or Knight of Pentacles energy. What is this Knight of? Yes, they were not able to distract you. Your silence has been a great tool for you. They don't want this ending. And that's a conflict, because it's over. Beauty, charm, kind heart, sideways. They're blocked emotionally. You're aware of how their loyalty is with their lies and moon work. They want to come bring you an offering and give you puppy dog eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go with that again. Wanting you to believe the bull crap. You had an awakening. You're aware they want to destroy your foundation. You were sitting still. You knew your worth. They wanted you in an emotional storm, stuck there. But you're not bittersweet. You don't hold any revenge. You're not stuck in loss and sorrow. They were not able to destroy your foundation. They That's why they want to return. They want to finish you and put you in pain. But you're cautious of this wannabe past love wanting to come and be attached to you. Let's see. Someone that is a reckless lover, reckless sex, third parties, the words I love you, they don't feel. Because they're soulless. Remember, they were doing spell work to try to get you attached to them, to swap destinies. They may think that you're naive, but you're about your business in this Knight of Pentacles energy. What do we need to know about this person that wants to cause pain? Oh, that you're a queen bee they're trying to do this to. A twin flame who wanted to cause a firestorm. Karma to you. They wanted to swap destinies. They wanted you to receive their karmic debt. And they needed to distract you with love and claiming that you're the only one and to make a family. These motherfucking devils. End of story. They're done. But it's been really funny watching you cows. Peace.